blast. Remember, when you use a multi-effect like that, you'll probably have a headphone level and then also the output level for the amp. So just wanted to remind you that you do have all sorts of different options for volume when you use something like that setup right there. If you saw my video on the Lakato in-ear monitor setup that they have, this is another great way to run the completely wireless setup. It's just so redundant, but it works. I'm using the in-ear monitor receiver here on the amp end, and then you just kind of take your transmitter side and plug it into the headphone jack over out of your multi-effect, and it works. It works great. My final impressions of the Lakato S4, man, I dig it. When I first got it, I didn't realize how heavy it was going to be for its size. It has this port in the back. I don't know if there's another speaker back there or not. Pardon me for being ignorant and not reading the manual. But the tones of it overall, man, first off, the clean sound had a little more girth to it than I was expecting, and it wasn't that real transistory harsh clean. I could dial the tone back on the dirty channel and kind of match the clean sound. Something to remember, like I said, is that master volume is going to be for the clean sound, but then when you kick over to the distortion sound, you're going to also have these three knobs. So you have some tone. So I could back the tone down on the distortion channel, and then when I kicked over to the clean sound, they were matched pretty well. I thought that worked out well. And you even have a level of the distortion channel, so you can help match it even more closely. It's not like you're going to be sitting there foot switching it. Really, the goal of this, I feel like, and it really achieves that goal, is to just take a few minutes and plug in and just run through some patterns, run through a part, kind of get your fingers warmed up in the back of the bus or your van, your tour van, backstage. This is really easy to just grab and go. The fact that it doesn't need power and that I don't need to worry about batteries or anything like that, and the charge actually lasts a long time, all big pluses. I really like using the aux in for my little multi-effect. That was great because then I could just take a bunch of different sounds and kind of get a little bit more lost with the amp instead of just 5 or 10 minutes with it. Then you can really even make it quieter coming out of the output of your multi-effect. So Lakato, thank you for sending this over. This is really, really cool. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. You looked at an amp like that and you just immediately pictured presence and sheer This is pleasing sounding and really cool, real handy, heavy. My arm is sore just from holding it during these couple of minutes of talking about it. So thanks again, Lakato. I really appreciate your support of the channel here at Double D Guitar. And you guys, thank you for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you hit the like on the video. That'll let Lakato know that you saw it and that you liked it. And thank you again for being here. I'll see you guys next time on Double D Guitar.